Hello and welcome to my video. So in this video I'm going to be going over all the revisions that I did as well as do some gameplay with the bots to show you the flow of my map. I'm going to go really quickly over some of the overall changes that I did. Mainly what I did is I added in a bunch of new obstacles on the bridge and on the left side hill and in the lower areas to give more options for cover as well as nerf some long range and to make short range a little bit better. And I also improved the nav mesh for the AI, as you see these green tiles, so they can more easily navigate through every aspect of this map. And I also fixed the and changed up the stairs so they can also go up the stairs, and so it's also easier for players to go up the stairs into the sniper's nest. So I'm going to go into some quick gameplay. I didn't want to go into too much detail of the changes I made since I went to more specifics for the details in the change log that I will be submitting along with this video. And my map is built for 4 bots total. We will start with the assault rifle, and I will change weapons to show that each weapon is viable. I added in some more trees on this side so you can't immediately see the other side of the spawn. I also added in some refill stations in each of the huts on each side of the map. And I lowered the windows down so you can actually see through them and get some nice action going on with that as well. I will now switch to a more of a long range weapon just so that long range is also very viable in this map. As you can see, sometimes there is issues with the spawn. That's more of a blueprinting thing that I would like to change in the future if I go forward with this in future assignments, is to fix some of the code for how the spawn works, because sometimes they will spawn like that. That's like one of the bigger issues with this template provided. I would also like to eventually code in the ability to pick up certain weapons as illustrated in my map design that I submitted earlier. As you can see there are some pretty long sight lines here, but they're not like super overpowered or anything because there are a lot of cover options. I will let myself die and try a short range weapon so you can see how that functions in my game as well. Try out the shotgun. Yeah, as I was saying, I would like to add in the ability to pick up weapons and restrict some other use of weapons for selection. I'd also like to decrease the range of the shotgun because it is pretty long. You can shoot pretty far with it. But as you can see, I made the lower sections of this map uh, better for short range weapons, while the mid area of the map is more medium to long range, and obviously the sniper's nest and the hill is better for long range. However, the hill, if you are fighting someone else on top of the hill, then that is will be short range combat since there is a lot of dense uh, cover up here. You can see you can run through everything and not get snagged. I also added in a bunch of other terrain to kind of block in the play area easier and better. That is insane range. And I also added in this road as more of like a world building element, but I also added an invisible wall so the player cannot escape the play area here. As you can see, the most, if not all, the weapons in this template do very well on this map. It is more supposed to be more fast-paced, smaller type map, similar to Nuketown. So the livability in like an actual game will be a lot harder since I didn't want the sightlines to be too long necessarily, but I also wanted it to be where cover isn't super prevalent either, since I wanted players to engage with each other and have more engagement, but also options with cover as well. So I'll also show you the sniper's nest if I can get to it before the game runs up here to show you how it works up there. You can see a lot of the map up here, but due to there being really low ammo counts in this template, it does nerf the ability to stay up here for super long amounts of time since you will run out of ammo. And also the hill over there is meant to be high enough to counteract anyone up in the sniper's nest, so it does balance that out a little bit. So that is my map and some of the revisions I have done. My change log will include a more detailed bullet point list to kind of show you more what I did, but this is a bird's eye view of my map, and I think it does pretty well. There might need to be some future changes that I would like to do. Like I mentioned, while gameplay, I would like to code in the ability to pick up weapons in certain areas, such as sniper and sniper's nest, shotgun down in the lower area here, and maybe light machine gun up here to kind of incentivize the usage of each area, since I did design each individual area to accommodate for different ranges of weapons and so forth. So that's my map. That was a little bit of gameplay with my map. Uh, that's the terrain that I built, and I hope you enjoy my map and have a good rest of your day.